49-45, the final score. One of the most amazing games and one of the more bizarre endings we've seen. You've seen an awful lot of football games, BJ. You ever seen anything like that? Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth again, and then the way it ended?
No, I mean, it was a great high school football game. We knew that coming in. We knew they were a great team, and, we know we're a great team as well, and we knew that's what it was going to come down to. I mean, you got the region championship undefeated season on the line with 5 seconds left or 8 seconds left with, the ball at the 5-yard line. And, sometimes they see things a little bit differently than we do, and I'm interested to see the replay and see if his knee was down, and it is what it is, but we scored a touchdown there on that play, and but we just got to play better. There's no excuses. Defensively we gave up too much, gave up a big return in the kickoff game, and that was something we knew coming in, the special teams part of it.
All right, you do go on to the playoffs. That's the best news, is you're going to play next week.
Yeah, that's good. We got Aiken now. We know that. So, right now in about an hour, get to work on film on them and, see what they bring to the table.
Chuck?
Coach, I know it's a tough loss for you, but I thought your team really played well. They responded, when they got down and you came back. Was there anything you said to your players that, encouraged them, or didn't you have to do that?
No, they're a resilient group. We dealt with some adversity this weekend. They rallied and responded and trusted each other. We had the lead, we gave it back, and then we came back and went up 10, and then, we gave the big kickoff return up. And, that was a situation with Justin cramping where Justin couldn't go to that side of the field where he's normally at to cover that. And, we weren't going to kick the ball to Denmark. That's one thing we knew. But they made great play calls. They got, a great coaching staff, and, that's the reason why they're the bar in this region.
Martin Dwayne, our Lava 24 fitness player of the game, senior captain. What a game he played. Coming off, he had an ankle injury he had earlier in the season? And
knee. He had happened during a Bluffton game. Had surgery. Slowly has come back, and, he's the leader on this team, a captain, and, he's a resilient kid that, he started both ways tonight for us. And, he does everything that we ask him to do.
In fact, we're going to have 2 of these made up. We're going to give one to Bryce Singleton, too. Not only caught 2 touchdown passes, threw a touchdown. Where are you going to put him next year?
I don't know yet. It's going to depend on some things, but he did a good job on that. On that fake. It was something that we called at the line, and at first I thought he overthrew it, but he threw a great ball. So we got a lot of things to build on, and we just got to continue to get better. But anytime you score 45, you should win.
All right, the guys from Lava 24 Fitness want to give you the award to Martin and to Bryce. Go ahead.
Yes, Coach, on behalf of Lava Fitness, we know you have a hard-fought program, and the boys, the way you react to you, you got a hard-hitting bunch, and you have a lot of pride on this island, so you're all valuable to us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Again, congratulations on a spectacular season. That's not over yet. I don't think anybody who saw this game can wait for next week to see what kind of dynamite comes out. Again, congratulations, and thanks so much for all the help you've been to us this year.
Thank you. We'll be ready.
All right. That will wrap it up. 49-45, the final score. Mike, come on in here. Let's bring you on in. Let's keep the gang together here. An amazing finish to an amazing game. 49-45, Hilton Head loses, but I don't think they come out losers.
No, they don't come out losers. And the good part of this is that they get to play again next week. I feel for BJ. You can see that he's taking this pretty hard. He's a professional. He plays to win. He does this to win. But he's got a good group of kids. He kept them all in line, and they'll be ready for next week. Whoever comes into town, they'll be ready.
Yeah, indeed. If it's Aiken, they've got something to look forward to. John?
Yeah, it's a game that they actually, by losing, they actually won. They didn't give up, and I think that's going back and looking at the film and looking at that last play, they'll see that they actually did win the game. And unfortunately, they can't walk off with an undefeated season, but that's okay. You got to bounce back, and it'll give them something a little more drive to make up in the playoffs, and maybe it'll turn it into a good thing for them. And that's what I'm sure B.J. Payne's going to tell his kids too, is sometimes you can make a good thing come out of a bad situation.
Absolutely. Some kids from Duke will know what these kids from Hilton Head High are going through, certainly with their game earlier this year. We want to thank you guys from Lava 24 Fitness for being supportive of us and being with us all season long. Thanks so much.
And guys, if I could add something. Sure. His knee wasn't down around the end, and I agree with you. His knee wasn't down, and we saw it. And sometimes in high school football you have a lot of confusion and not really what's going on. It's foggy. environmental. We had a bad atmosphere tonight for it. A great atmosphere for football, but I was closer on the end over there, and unfortunately, I saw the end there, and I don't believe his knee was down. I'll say that.
All right. Well, we'll be all back next week to see it anyway. What happens in the playoffs, and be following this Hilton Head crew. We want to thank all the coaches and all the staffs of all the schools in Beaufort County that have been so helpful to us and so kind to us during the season with their time and allowing us to watch the great kids of this county do some really, really wonderful things. Again, the final score, Hanahan beats Hilton Head High. They win the region. Hilton Head High continues along in the playoffs. For Chuck and for Mike and for the entire gang, for the Lava 24 Fitness crew, and more than just you, it's a whole gang that has been supportive of us all year long. I'm Bob Stevens. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next year, the 5th year of the High School Football Bowl Series, sponsored by Covert Aire.